toward Hades. He is surprised, and Sora aims at the arm where he's holding his father and cuts it clean off with one blow. Hades begins to scream in pain, and his father fell to the ground. Sora opens his hand and pulls out his father, saving him, and says, "As long as I'm here, no one dies." Sora, with a worried face, looks at his father, who is in bad shape, and tells him, "You did well holding out this long, Dad." Then he thinks that this skeleton is nothing special. The real threat is that guy outside the barrier, firing off lightning bolts. He says that among all those he has met since leaving the abyss, he is the strongest. Richt Mukai had told him before he broke the barrier. "So, you did come back, Sora Mukoshima." Then he struck him head-on with his lightning spear, which pierced him but had no effect. Sora wondered why the lightning hadn't hurt him at all, and that wasn't even the most surprising part. He says it's strange that he managed to handle his power so easily, and this doesn't make sense. Thanks to that, he had shattered Athena's shield. While he brought his father to his mother and friends, he says that now is not the time to think about it, and that he must eliminate him first. Richt Mukai is suspended in the air and looking down at them from above. With snake eyes, and we see behind him the figure of a serpent, and he says, "Interesting." Hiro starts laughing and says that if the barrier is gone, it means they no longer have to follow those damn rules. He calls Shuzenji Bald Monk and tells him, "Let's have another round," and attacks him with a punch. Dugami, looking up at Richt, thinks it's strange that their boss isn't stopping Hiro from going crazy, and wonders if he's trying to evaluate that kid's true strength. Then adds that in that case, she can't just stand there either. She summons a golden shield and says to Awagaya, "How long are you planning to sit back and play spectator?" He replies, "Worry about yourself," and adds that an assassin shows up when the timing's perfect. We see that his power is to become invisible. Dugami says to Shiraya, who has only lost an arm, and tells him to fight with them. He replies, "You don't have to tell me that. Nobody escapes death." Then he sends a bunch of evil spirits toward Sora's family. Sora says to Juro, calling him old man, to leave his father and the others to him. Juro says, "Okay, fine," and punches the ground and creates a kind of shield with the ground and closes himself inside with Sora's parents. Meanwhile, the evil spirits are heading in that direction. Sora thinks that now he can go all out, and whoever touches his father and the others, he says he will definitely kill them. Shuzengi continues to fight against Hiro, who curses him at every opportunity, and then notices something. Sora appears above both of them and says, "You're first," while charging his blow. Hiro, surprised, says, "What is this speed?" And from his hands come out teeth to protect himself, and tells him, "Don't underestimate me." But Sora hits him full on, shattering the teeth and sweeps him away with a single blow. Dugami, watching the scene, says that he didn't resist even one blow and calls him an idiot. Sora says to Shuzengi, "Please take care of those spirits," and he obeys. Then he starts doing his prayer silence Dharma course, Anran. With his power, he manages to stop the evil spirits. Dugami says that Shiraya's spirit is completely losing to that monk one-sidedly. She wonders if it's just a matter of compatibility. Then she goes against Sora and throws the Valkyrie shield at him, with Sora managing to stop it with one hand. Dugami says she doesn't want to fight such a monster, but has no choice. She summons a sword and points it at Sora, who manages to dodge and grab her wrist. Then with the Valkyrie shield, he hits her blow, making her release her grip on the sword. And then, still with the shield, starts hitting her in the face with 2-3 blows. While bleeding from her nose, she wonders why the boss hasn't moved yet. Richt, looking at them from above, comments, "Pathetic trash." While preparing his lightning strike with a giant bow, he says, "Did you already forget you're under the curse of frailty?" With a smile, he says, "This strike, I dedicate it to Mukajima's wife." Shuzenji, who is protecting Sora's parents, notices powerful divine energy waves, and says he's targeting Yoi. He says, I know it's reckless, but there's no other way. While he removes the bandage from his eyes and starts his prayer, and says Dharma, I open. He says, I will activate the Dharma form in the shortest time possible. Richt calls him a fool and tells him, do you think I'd let you dinish your chanting like hero? Shuzangi says, it's trouble. Richt, with a disgusted look, says die, insect, and launches the lightning with the giant bow straight toward the stone shield that Juro had created and where Sora's parents are.
Thanks for watching. I'm going to introduce the new manhwa. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video,